You know, it's funny that women go out on so many dates and think they're the prize or think they are some of high value and not realize high value people you have very little access to. You don't get to just see and date high value people willy nilly and not mass amount of people just start dating high value people whenever they want.
Hi, I am Lisa. I am 57 years old, and I went on 145 first dates in 4 years. And I
In 4 years, 100, god dang.
I really believe that this dating experience was a bit of a sociology experiment. I didn't know it at the time. I really just was in the belief that I would find a life partner. I was ready to start a new life with someone else. But what it ended up happening is me realizing that and I noticed this after around like the 20th date, by the way. I remember saying
So 20th, and you still went on another 125 afterwards. You idiot.
to my sister, if all men are like this, I am going to be single for a very long time. And she was like, no, you'll meet a great guy.
It's funny when you see women so influenced by each other on social media because they all come on camera and do the same thing with
They
their little
do.
hand pecs. And they love talking about every single little detail in their life, especially their dating life. Now, whether they're influenced by these women or not is up to them, but usually they
We can tell it usually works.
choose to be influenced. Now, I find it hard to believe, especially as a woman, if you're going on 145 dates. These are with 145 different men, by the way,
It's crazy.
and you find no one. At least if your intention is to find someone long term and you find no one, then it might be time to maybe look to see if you are the problem.
I mean, 145 people is a lot of people to go through. Again, I think about it, I'm like, man, I don't think I even have that many people in my contacts list.
I really think those 145 first dates were an excellent cross section of what majority of men are like. I did not meet one that would enrich my life. And in fact, they were quite problematic and had tons of drama involved. And some of them were quite obviously only looking for one thing. And I will tell you that they would even admit that. It's
Well, yeah, you're at this age now. You ain't got time to play games. You want to smash?
not like I'm imagining that.
Right, that's the key there, right? She couldn't find anyone that would enrich her life. In other words, she could find no man that would spend money on her. And when she said that, her experience sums up the
Shout outs to T Red on that one. Translation. That was correct. Nobody was willing to spend buku bucks on her.
majority of men. Yes, most men, their money is important to them. And they don't really want to spend their money on something that's going on multiple dates. And why exactly does every single woman
I mean, I'll spend it if it's, clearance, because it should be on clearance by then, right? Salvation Army by this point.
and their mother expect men to pay for everything? Especially since we have just as much opportunity to work.
Why are all the girlies in the same boat right now? From my last post about where are the girls finding boyfriends nowadays, can we debrief how literally every single girl had the same comment? They're like, I don't know, I'm trying, no luck, blah, 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 blah. Like, why are we all in the same boat?
Because men said, bye.
Why are 50% of the comments saying Facebook dating? Are people really using Facebook dating? No thanks, not for me. And then just recently, the video started gaining attraction from the men, and they're like, yeah, we can't find girls either. We were told don't talk to the girls, so you have to come up to us first. Like, huh? And I think I should clarify that
Always the fucking below average woman. What is this woman? Like a 2? A 3 maybe? Right? We can probably tell she's a bigger girl because we can see the cheeks on her. And just the unattractiveness and then the attitude. Who the fuck wants to get laid with you?
it's not that I can't find a man. We can't find men, because we can. They're everywhere. It's just we can't find the right men. The right men that we are looking for, that
And you don't think we can't find the right woman that we're looking for?
we have preference in. So maybe I should rephrase my question into, Where are all the good men who have potential at? Where do I find them?
Right, there it is. First, she complains that she can't find men, and then it slips out. Then it becomes, I can't find the right men with potential. And it would be great if she actually gave her definition of what is a good man with high potential. Because most women, they just like to make stuff up to whatever suits their needs. I mean, it'd be great if you actually just made a woman dictionary so that people could actually understand what you're saying.
I think a woman would need to make that, because there's just too much back talk, double speak, and all this for us men to even want to dare or even care enough to make a book about it.
But I'm assuming that she's looking for minimally financially stable. But then the question becomes, well, lady, how are you with your money? And it might be a good idea to first get rid of the entitled and bratty attitude before you continue on your pursuit of this good man with potential. Somebody does answer her question, by the way, and she doesn't take it too well. Let's see what happens.
All right, ladies, this just in. Us women have ridiculous expectations. So it appears that I have ruffled some of your feathers with my last video. But I'm honestly...
We just tell you what it is and, oh, we're ruffled and we're so upset. No. You guys have ridiculous expectations. It's just a comment saying that you guys are crazy.
Dying laughing at these comments.
I don't know, lady. Your feathers look pretty ruffled.
But I'm honestly dying laughing at these comments because you all are coming at us girls and like just no. I will preface by saying I don't think it's completely the men's fault. Like us women sometimes are to blame, but like maybe most of the time it is you guys. Sorry. But anyway, let's unpack what all of your comments are saying, all right? So you guys are talking about how our expectations are too high and what are our preferences. However, we all look for different things, just like all men look for different things in women. Personally, I don't think my expectations are too high, but if you think that's the case for everybody, then maybe, men, you need to like step it up. And
you do realize you girls tell us your expectations constantly on the internet, right? You do know that.
Our expectations.
By step it up, you mean that men need to grow taller, right? Now, I personally think, lady, that you need to step it up in your...
I wish, T-Red, I wish I can just take a magical pill and be like, boom, another 5 inches and be straight up, 6 foot, but just doesn't happen.
Your attitude and behavior.
Also, not to mention, like, the guys in my comments are like 40, it looks like. I'm literally early 20s, so... But the point of both my videos... Yeah,
and you early 20s girls are quite easy for us 40-year-old men.
Videos wasn't to bash one gender or the other. It's like a genuine question because I noticed that a lot of people in society are having these problems. So maybe if the girls are heated from the first video and the guys are heated from the second video, maybe we should collectively come together and fix the problem?
I don't think she wants to fix the problem. I think she wants men to fix the problem. This is what happens when you tell women the truth. Lady, it's useless for you to ask a man a question if you're just going to fight him on the answers. He was just telling the truth, no matter how blunt it was. What she did probably expect was for her comment section to be full of other women telling her that, yes, she's not the problem.
Or simps.
You're perfect, baby. Don't change anything. We just love lying to each other and telling each other how perfect we are. Anyway.
I mean, Trudy admitted it. She's a girl from on the inside, yeah, they do like compliments, don't they? And they do love lying to each other about compliments. And, well, kind of lying to each other about everything. So true. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.